Welcome to AI News Today, your daily AI news update for June 20th, 2026. Stay tuned for today's top stories in artificial intelligence. And stay tuned till the end for today's AI Market Roundup. Breaking news. Anthropic banned ARM soars and AI goes global. Top stories this week. U.S. government bans Anthropic's Fable 5 and Mythos 5. The U.S. forced Anthropic to pull two new models, citing national security after Amazon researchers raised concerns. Despite the ban, market indicators show minimal impact on Anthropic's brand value or investor sentiment. Billionaire Ambani wants AI in every call, app, and home. Reliance is embedding AI into telecom services used by over 500 million people, signaling a massive consumer AI push in India. This could redefine how AI reaches the next billion users. Elastic agrees to buy Deductive AI for up to $85 million. The startup uses AI to catch and fix software bugs, and the acquisition highlights the growing M&A appetite for AI-native developer tools. This week's biggest takeaway. Government intervention and massive corporate bets show AI is moving from labs to living rooms and boardrooms. AI Tools of the Week. Android 17 Productivity. Google's latest OS update brings new multitasking tools and expanded Gemini features, making AI assistant integration smoother on mobile. Now available on Pixel devices and rolling out to partners. Free. Genie 1 Productivity. Databricks launched this all-new agentic coworker designed to help every team with data tasks, from analysis to reporting. It's a big step toward democratizing data science. Freemium. Midjourney Scanner Images, mentioned in TLDR newsletter, a new tool that scans and enhances images with AI, likely for design and creative workflows. Free tier available. SageMaker Detailed Metrics and Insights Dashboard Data. AWS released a new monitoring dashboard for generative AI inference, giving developers deep visibility into model performance. Part of SageMaker. Adobe Marketing Agent for Amazon Quick Data. New integration enabling campaign workflow acceleration using Model Context Protocol, bridging Adobe's marketing tools with Amazon's analytics. Freemium. Web Search on Amazon Bedrock Agent Core Research. Generally available now, this lets agents perform live web searches, dramatically expanding the knowledge they can access. Part of AWS Bedrock. This week's standout, Genie 1, because it promises to turn every employee into a data analyst without writing a single line of code. AI automation and agents this week. Monday.com AI Agents. Monday.com officially welcomed AI agents to its platform, marking a major shift in how teams automate workflows. Users can now deploy agents to handle task assignments, status updates, and project coordination autonomously. Paid. Deloitte on agentic AI in banking. Deloitte published a detailed guide on how banks can supercharge intelligent automation with agentic AI, focusing on compliance, fraud detection, and customer service. No new tool, but a strong industry signal. Agent Loop Architecture. TLDR Highlight. The TLDR newsletter featured a deep dive into Agent Loop Architecture, a design pattern for multi-step AI reasoning. Important for developers building complex agent pipelines. This week's automation highlight, Monday.com AI Agents, because they bring agentic AI into the mainstream for project management, a category used by millions. All vendors this week. Azure OpenAI, Microsoft. Microsoft announced a massive $25 billion investment in Australia, a 140% increase in cloud capacity, signaling a major AI infrastructure push down under. AWS Bedrock SageMaker Amazon. AWS reported 28% growth in Q1, launched new EC2 G7 instances with NVIDIA Blackwell GPUs, and released Web Search on Bedrock Agent Core, plus a new SageMaker monitoring dashboard. Vertex AI, Gemini, Google Cloud. No major update this week, but Android 17 with expanded Gemini features indirectly boosts the Google Cloud AI ecosystem. Oracle Cloud AI, no major update this week. IBM Watson X, no major update this week. Anthropic, AI native cloud. Anthropic's IPO is now valued at $965 billion, according to one analysis, and the company faces both strategic partnership opportunities and customer concentration risks. The U.S. ban on Fable 5 and Mythos 5 adds regulatory uncertainty. Biggest week, AWS with multiple product launches and strong growth numbers. Global AI Spotlight. The UK government published AI Scenarios 2030 to help policymakers plan for the future, reflecting a proactive approach to AI governance. Meanwhile, the EU's agenda for June 15th to 21st included continued discussions on the AI Act implementation, though no major breakthroughs this week. Deloitte's economic update touched on AI's role in shaping global productivity trends, but specific country-level moves from China or India were not headline features this week. Trend of the week. The clear trend this week is the clash between AI regulation and market momentum. The U.S. government's ban on Anthropic's latest models didn't dent the company's IPO valuation or stock performance, suggesting investors are betting on long-term demand over short-term policy risks. Meanwhile, Amazon's 28% AWS growth and Microsoft's Australia investment show hyperscalers are doubling down on AI infrastructure. For developers, this means cloud AI tools will only get more powerful, but regulatory uncertainty could create sudden shifts in model availability. The takeaway: AI is becoming too big to regulate away, but too important to leave ungoverned. AI stocks winners and losers. ARM surged on strong AI chip demand and positive analyst notes. Microsoft slipped despite its Australia investment, possibly on profit-taking after recent highs. Watch CoreWeave next week. Its 19% gain on AI cloud momentum could continue as enterprise adoption accelerates. Conclusion and key takeaways. This week proved AI regulation can't stop market momentum, and infrastructure spending is accelerating globally. The real story is that AI is becoming too embedded to be derailed by any single policy move. Don't forget, subscribe for your weekly AI briefing every Saturday at 7 a.m. Next week, watch for the fallout from Anthropic's IPO filing. What was your biggest AI story this week? Drop it in the comments.